All right, Ella, now we're going to take a look at your freestyle from the front view underwater. A couple things that I'd like to point out on this view as you're coming towards the camera. Uh, as you go to press here, you can see how straight the arm is, and I think a lot of it, again, getting those fingertips below the elbow is going to help get a higher elbow in that catch. What I will point out here is your arm's a little bit wide, a little more shoulder rotation, and instead of your arm out here, okay, which can put pressure on the shoulder, but also creates a weaker pull, you actually want the elbow a little closer to the body line, and then you want the hand to be reaching underneath the center of the body. So your arm should be with the hand should be underneath the center of the body on the catch, not out to the right. And then when we go to the other side, you can just see how high your fingertips are at this point in the pull. From your armpit up to your hand, it's an upward angle. You're reaching upward, and we really want to be reaching from that shoulder straight ahead, and it should look like it's a down angle, not an up angle. Okay. What happens now is when you go to pull, you can see all those air bubbles. They stay on your hand for a really, really long time. And that creates a really inefficient pull as you're carrying air instead of pressing the water. You should be pressing the water. Instead, you have air across your hand and arm, and a lot of it because of the way you're reaching up and the end of that pull. From the side view, it'll be a little easier to see that, and you can see it somewhat on this front view, but again, it'll be easier to see on that view. A little closer to underneath the body with this side with the view on the left side. A little more shoulder rotation, so you can see how the arm's here, and then the hand comes almost underneath the body. I'd like to see almost that same position. Just bring that hand a little more underneath your stomach, underneath the center of your body, that center line, but closer on the left side. And again, got a little more depth. Still dropping that elbow a little bit on the right side. Good line with the head, just a little bit high with the breath again. And you can see just on the left side, just a little bit of an overreach as you let those hands glide across the surface. If we can clean that up, I think that's going to help your shoulders a lot. Again, you can just see how on both hands the fingertips are really high into the catch. And what happens is you see here, and you'll see it more on the side view, but you can see how your elbow is dropping into the catch. At this point, when we're out in front, you should be coming here, your elbow should be here, and your forearm should be down this way. So that's what we call the high elbow, and you're dropping it the reverse way. So we want to get better on that part, and I think that'll help your shoulders, but also help you have a stronger freestyle, a stronger catch. And then again, you can see how that arm's out to the outside of the body instead of underneath the body. And then again with that left arm, fingertips are at the surface, elbow is down, and then as you go to pull, you're flat with that arm. We should be in a position here where we're actually catching some of the water. So as you're here, that elbow should be a little deeper, and that arm should be this way with the forearm. So you're already starting that catch. And then, well, again, a lot of air on the hand because you're just holding it. Your fingertips are grabbing it and then holding it all the way through your pull. And we'll look at the side view. I think that'll tell us a lot more on the angle of that arm, and we'll talk a little bit more about how to get that high elbow as well.